In the exercise you're about to do, you'll be presented with various bar models and you'll be asked to interpret them as both improper fractions and mixed numbers. So here are some examples for you. In every single case, one whole bar will be worth 1. So in this picture, there are two interpretations. One is as a mixed number. This bar is worth 1. And this bar is cut into 3 parts. So we have a denominator of 3 and 2 are shaded. So that's 2/3 of a bar is shaded. 1 and 2/3 is 1 and 2/3. And that's the mixed number interpretation. Down here I'm going to interpret it as an improper fraction. Well, this bar's cut into 3, but all 3 are shaded. So that's 3/3, and 3/3 is just equal to 1. Again, this bar's cut into 3, so the denominator is 3. 2 are shaded, so that bar's 2/3. 3/3 and 2/3 is 5/3. And these two numbers have the same value. So 1 and 2/3 is equal to 5/3. They're different ways of writing the same thing. Here's another example. So the first thing you should be thinking now is that these bars are cut into 5. So all your fractions will be fifths. The mixed number interpretation, this bar is worth 1. And this bar is worth 1. This bar is cut up into fifths, and 3 are shaded. 2 whole ones and 3/5 is the mixed number interpretation. Down here we'll do the fractions. Here the bar's cut into 5 and all 5 of them are shaded. The bar's cut into 5 and all 5 are shaded. The bar's cut into 5 and only 3 are shaded. So if we count all the fifths, there are 5 and 5 makes 10 and 3 makes 13. So 2 and 3/5 is the same value as 13/5. Finally, let's do the same thing with a different kind of diagram. These circular diagrams are called pi models. We're going to interpret it exactly the same way as the bar models we just looked at. In each case here, each whole pi is worth 1. So again, we'll do the mixed numbers first. This whole pi is shaded, so that's worth 1. And this whole pi is shaded, so that's worth 1. This pi is cut into 3, and only 2 parts are shaded. So this diagram represents 1 plus 1 plus 2/3, which is 2 and 2/3. The fraction interpretation down here, 1, 2, 3 parts, and all 3 are shaded. So that pi represents 3/3. This is the same. In this last pi, again, it's cut into 3 pieces, which means the denominator is 3, but only 2 are shaded. 3/3 and 3/3 and 2/3 makes 3, 6 and 8/3. So this diagram can represent both 2 and 2/3 and 8/3, and these values are equal. Last example. Each of these pies is cut into 6, so all our fractions are going to involve sixths. As a mixed number, that's 1 whole pi, and 1 whole pi, and 1 whole pi, and 1 whole pi, plus this one is cut into 6, and 1 is shaded. 4 whole ones and a sixth is the mixed number representation. Down here, this pi is cut into 6, so 6 is the denominator. 6 are shaded. Each of these is the same. And then finally 1 out of 6 is shaded. So we've got 4 lots of 6, which is 24, plus 1 is 25 sixths. So 4 and 1/6 is the same as 25 sixths.